This is Bournemouth Student Radio. Nerve.
Hi, I'm Anushka, I'm Head of News at Nerve Radio, and I'm going to give you a little training guide as to how we do things here. So the first step is to find the stories for the news bulletin. So we will go on to different sources like Google News, Guardian, BBC, all sorts of different reliable places where you can get the news from. We scan the articles, pick out the relevant points, type it up into a news bulletin format, which is usually maximum 3 sentences, stick it in an email, and you're set to go. The next stage is to take your email with your news bulletin typed up in it and transfer it onto our editing software called Scoop. So what you do is you'll transfer the actual story that you've typed up on your email to Scoop through this button here. So you click on File, New, New Story. You'll paste it into here. Then you save the story. So you click on the Save button there. And then from this, all the stories will be lined up on this side of the screen, and what you do is you then transfer it onto this side, which is your actual bulletin. We tend to have headlines, and then we'll have like a couple of national stories, then local stories, 2 entertainments, and sport news. What you need to make sure whilst you're busy researching your news stories and getting them all lined up on Scoop is that the presenter in Studio A, which is this studio, knows when you're ready to go and how to queue you up and stuff. So they're going to play the news top and bed, which will be in the background when you're reading the news. So they put it into one of these carts, cart 1 for example, and then they will click play when you're ready to go. Sounds something like that. That has to be up at all times, this slider, when you're reading the news. This says there, Studio B, and that has always got to be on input B in order for the news to go out. And there you go. Okay, so you've got all your stories lined up and your bulletin is ready and set to go. The next stage is to wait for your cue, which will probably come from Studio A, and the cue will be your news bed that will play. So once you hear this is Nerve News, online, etc., you'll then hear the cue for the headlines. So you'll read the headlines, make sure at all times that your mic is up. This particular mic is mic 2, so the second slider will be up. You read your headlines like so on the screen, and then you press next story, and then you go into the news bulletin, and you continue like so until the news bulletin is done.
Nerve.